Ready?
Yep.
Here. Hi, everybody.
Hey guys.
Look who I have sitting next to me. One of my dear
Co-star.
friends. Yeah, co-star. Absolutely. You're actually the star here today.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You are. So let's see. Well, I want to say hello to people. I wanted to say that Loves You was here first, even though my StreamYard says Star Griffin. But hello, Star. Hello, Thrifty Angela. And
And
Daniel.
thank you, Van Vita Travels, for the raid.
Absolutely. Wow, that's really nice. We already have 32 people in our stream. I
Nice.
want to say hello to Daniel Edward. He says, Heidi, is there anything that your subscribers could help you with? We just care about you. I'm doing fine. I know people watch my video. I wasn't saying I'm not okay. My video that I put out today is just talking about the things that everybody's dealing with the gas prices and inflation and all that stuff. But I was just kind of letting people know I won't be traveling as much as I would like to this summer because it's not even about the money. It's about more about just I need to be closer to my home base and know what I can do. So anyhow, so say let's say hello to traveling granny. Tracy, how are you?
See.
You're gonna have to get up here one of these days,
Yeah,
girl.
Tracy's going to co-host with me next Friday, so she's got to get up here.
Yeah, so mark your calendars, people, because Tracy, Traveling Granny, is gonna co-host with Tanya and Derek on their live stream next Friday night. At what time is it, Tanya? It's
7 p.m. Pacific.
yes. And hello, Tim, Mo Bank for your bucks, and Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona. If I stutter tonight, I'm tired. So I want to say hello to a few more people, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm so tired. And Jay, Sunday Drives. Hello, hon. Glad you're here. Diane Phoenix. Yay. Yes, she's from the Van Beat It raid. And Ringo and Czar. Watermark raid. Huh.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Free samples. Hello. Let's see. Mary Jones. Hello. Oh, my moderators, please. I have really good moderators, and I would like you to please put your links in the chat. And somebody please put Tanya's link in the chat for us so that people know they can go to their channels and subscribe or check out their channel. I want that is what we do in this community is support each other. And if I think it's a good channel, actually all my moderators that do content have good channels. Not all my moderators do content, but the ones that do have very good channels. So you do well to go and check out their channels. So let's see. Okay, I think I said hello to most of the people. Bree is here, TGIF. And Boardman, aka Kenneth Oak, is another moderator. Roman with Ringo's here. Where are we staying? Wow, we're getting a lot of people coming in still. Good thing we didn't start early. We already have 62 people waiting
Yeah,
here.
good.
So Pamela Smith, hello people. Hope you are all doing well. Thank you for being here, Pamela. Let's see. Ooh, I'm Keith Lynn. Hello there, everyone from Pennsylvania. Ronald Iddings. Hello, Queen D. It is a Canada raid from Paula. God blessings from Iowa, USA. Absolutely, Ronald. And he's always gives sending blessings from God to me, and I'm sure to everybody. But I think that's very sweet. Let's see who else.
Tracy says, hello, you two stars. No,
Hello, Linda Danesh. And Gracie and Jack's Jocks. Gracie and Jock's Adventures. Jock.
yep.
And Mary said, too beautiful. My sister, Ann Holland, is here. Hi,
Oh,
sis. I'm glad you made it. I need to call you, or you need to call me because I keep forgetting. I get busy and I forget. I've been so distracted. Yes, people, Pamela says, been missing you. Let me just show her a little comment because I haven't been putting out a lot of videos and doing a lot of live streams. I've been so busy. And since I don't know,
that's
get my,
okay.
get my tongue working straight. Since I don't do regular live streams every Sunday anymore, I only do one or two live streams, usually just a pop up like this one. I schedule it the same day. It's not scheduled way in advance, but I usually schedule it the same day. So you'll get a notification, but anyhow, it's usually once or twice a month. I'm trying to do one video a week for now. Let's see. Gregory Glenn is here. Nancy Ward from Ohio is here. Marie Ray from Alberta. I assume that's Canada. Alberta, Canada. And Renee Deuce is here. Let's see. Who have I missed, Tanya? Have I missed
And
anybody?
your sister's talking about the gas prices there as well.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll look at those.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say hello to other people as I see them come in. But if I miss you, please forgive me. My moderators, please greet everybody that comes in, especially if I haven't had a chance to greet them. Hello, Heather, light to Christ. And
I
Keith
do see a
Lynn.
question here.
Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up some questions, and if you want. Did you hi? Oh, hi, hon. How does your family feel about your traveling a lot instead of staying in a permanent home? My daughter doesn't want me to travel like you do. Well, I only have my brothers and sisters. They all live in Washington. They would love me to travel to Washington, but they know how my life is. I ended up living in a car, and I didn't have any other options. So they understand my lifestyle. Now they know I love it. So they're all for me. I mean, they're very supportive of my lifestyle. And I think I'm grateful for that. I'm blessed that I have a couple sisters that I have regular contact with, my oldest and youngest sister. And one sister I don't have much contact with, but my brother, every now and then I talk to him, his wife. So, but I think they're happy for me. They know that I'm doing what I can afford and also doing what I love. So, yeah. So, from Carlene Griffith from Elephant Butte, New Mexico. Hot here today. It's been very hot here. Hello, Lori, or Evening Shade. And Sharon Spivey. Shay's Ways says, hello, all. Okay, what
So,
was your inspiration for starting your channel? I really didn't plan to do ever plan to do a YouTube channel, truthfully. Um, it's funny. I was featured on Bob Wells' Cheap RV Living. He did a video of me living in a car. And that video went viral. And right now it has almost 4.5 million views. And ever since then, people always wanted to know what I'm doing and how I'm doing. So he kept doing a update every year. He did one this year. It's not come out yet, but so he did an update every year. And then everybody that met me said, "Oh, you need to do your own YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah." Anyhow, so one day I was convinced. I said, "All right, I think I'm boring. I can't imagine what I'm going to do a YouTube channel about." But they said, "Just talk about your life. That's what they want to hear." So I said, "Okay, here we go." So I started my channel about 3 years ago, and my channel has grown leaps and bounds. Thanks to Cheap RV Living, thanks to Blue Wave Odyssey, and thanks to all my subscribers who share me out and tell others about my channel. So I still think I'm kind of boring, but I do a lot of things. I guess I would be considered a multitasker. Not all at the same time, but I do a lot of things because I'm not afraid to try anything. So that is what my channel is about. It's kind of a mixed mesh.
Yeah. Ron wants to know if he can ask you anything.
Yes, as long as it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Ron. Go ahead.
That's funny. But if you put capital Q's in the front of the question, it's easiest for us to see as we're going through the chat.
Hello, Texas lady. Let's see. I'm probably way behind.
Thank you, Gracie. Yes, put the Q's in front of your question. It's
so
easy.
my sister says the gas prices are $4.59 to $4.69. That's about the same as here. Yeah, I think I paid what, $4.79. I mentioned it on my video I put out today. So, and did I say hello to James Cantonese? He says happy Mother's Day. Yes, Mother's Day is tomorrow, people. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and all the fathers that are also mothers for their children when they don't have a woman in the house.
You have somebody in the chat from China.
Hello, yeah, I can't pronounce the name.
Mrs. Francesca.
Yeah, Francesca. I'll say Francesca. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I know that is one of my subscribers. I believe it might be one of my members. Let us know in the chat if I think you are one of my members. In fact, I have a new member which is Gail. GG, go. Can't remember. But anyhow, thank you for joining my channel. I do have memberships on my channel. I have very minimal memberships. I have a $2, $1.99, $4.99, and $9.99 membership. You don't get a whole lot from me because I try to give everything I have to everybody that comes to my channel, whether you're a member or not.
Well, we're going to say thank you to everybody that contributes.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Because I know you've gotten a lot of good gifts lately from subscribers.
Yes. I have wonderful subscribers. They always want to know what they can do for me. I don't need anything, really. The best thing you can do for me is watch my videos from beginning to finish. And if you want to watch the ads, that's how content creators make money on YouTube. If you watch their ads. If you have a paid subscription to YouTube, that we will automatically get credit for you watching the ads. But if you don't have a paid subscription, if you watch the ads, we'll get paid a few cents each time somebody watches an ad. So I also have a thank you I guess, button under my videos. If you want to send a couple dollars here and there, the YouTube does take a cut out of it. So the best way, if you want to support me financially, is join my memberships. Also, YouTube takes a cut out of that. YouTube has to get their cut.
Yeah.
But I do have a PayPal link in all my videos. I don't think I put it on this one yet. It might be in there. I'm not sure on the description. So when you
Gracie can drop it.
Yeah, so when you look below my videos in the description, usually I'll have all my links to my Teespring store or Spring store. I have my wish list from Amazon in there now. I never did that before, but I did put it in now. Which really, I don't need anything, so I don't have much in there. So if you want to support me, like I said, the best way to support me is to watch my videos. That's what really counts. And tell people about the channel if you think they would like it.
And you guys also make sure you stay at least 15 minutes in the live stream. Don't go in and out because that drops the analytics too. So it's best if you stay in a chat for at least 15 minutes.
Even if even if you're toggling between one or two live streams, if you're on the computer, you have a browser. You can have two browsers, so you don't have to shut it down. Just leave it running if you can't be there for a few minutes, whatever. But on phones, I think you can only do one browser at a time, so I'm not sure. Okay. So Deborah on the Go says, I'm watching on TV, letting my phone charge, I guess. Okay, that's okay, Deborah. I know you normally can't comment when you're watching on TV. I'm glad you're here. Catherine Cook, you're in Payson, Arizona. I saw you in Quartzsite a few months back. Hope you're doing okay. And my sister, I will tell you, my sister really does appreciate all those people that, especially my moderators, that always make her feel welcome. She tells me all the time that she's so grateful that she comes into my room and somebody says hello to her. It makes her feel good. And it makes you feel good when somebody says hello. That's why I used to ask a lot of my moderators, but mostly the most important thing to me is for my moderators to make sure they say hello to people. And
thanks,
not every moderator is going to say hello to you every time, but at least one or two moderators should say hello if I didn't have a chance to do.
Yeah, here's the question right here.
Okay. Did you sell the trailer you had up for sale? Yes, I did. It's gone. It's all taken care of. Well, kind of, sort of. She was supposed to bring me a payment. I haven't seen her. So I got a really good down payment on it. Hopefully she'll come around. Maybe she has a health issue. She's back and forth between Quartzsite and Havasu. So hopefully she'll show up in a day or so. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go find it.
Which you probably took off with it, but you still got a good price for it.
I have the title on it, so she doesn't have the title or registration. All she has is a contract that says she'll get it when it's paid off. So legally, it could be a problem for her. Anyhow, so hopefully she'll come around. She still owes me quite a bit of money. So let's see. June Storm, how did your family feel about traveling? Oh, that was the one already answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's we did that one. I'm behind, I guess.
I don't know how to put my link in the chat. Somebody please put Traveling Granny's link in the chat. If she's on the phone, it's hard for her to do that, even though she is a moderator on my channel. She's still learning. And so please put her a link in the chat. Let's see. Camby Katie is here. Hello, Camby Katie. Katie. Dallas County Scratchers #2. Hello, Box Bandy. What was your Oh, that's what said that one. So we already did that one.
Here's
Okay.
this is not a question, but it's a good comment about camping that rents spots, including year round, but it's over 600 a month. Includes electric.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, that's a lot of money. 600 a month is a lot, but I'm very blessed. I found this place through a friend, and I'm in an RV park during the summer months. I mean, should say, I have the full time, I have paid for a year's rent here. It was $1,500 a year or $200 a month. And I got a really good deal because I have electricity, I have water, I have a laundry room, I have
Showers.
bathrooms with showers, and everything. Everything I need is here. I have a shed. I put up a really good shelter area for Maxie to run around and play if I don't want to have to keep him on the leash. And then I can come and go as I please. I can go off grid and visit people or camp somewhere if I want to, and I can stay here in as long as I want. So I do have the best of both worlds right now. Um,
Yeah, it's
so
a good home base, definitely.
so Ron didn't ask a question after he asked if he can ask
No,
anything.
not yet.
Maxie's doing great. Maxie is when I do my live streams, it's usually just about dark or nighttime. So at dark, he's funny. He goes out and goes pee. He climbs right in his bed, and that's where he stays. Usually when I do the live stream. So yes, Ranger Annie, you did make it to the live. She's from Sacramento, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Victoria May Life Unfiltered. I didn't say hello to her. Who else? Wow, 83 people. Robin Jan Can Van, hello. Good. I'm glad you're here.
Here's a
Okay.
question.
Shonda McRae, hello from Louisiana. Okay, Alberta and Stella. Misty, are you training your pup for service work? I was going to do that. Maxie is a rescue animal, and he's probably almost 8 years old because I got him when he was 7 years old. So he's already pretty much trained. I don't know if it would be very hard to train him as a rescue animal. Mostly, I'm just training him to be obedient. He's doing really well. He's learning new things. He's not running off every time I open the door anymore. He will if I leave it open for a while, if I don't tell him to stay. But for the most part, he's sticking around and doing what he should. And it mostly is a great companion. I put a in training collar on him. So when it's like 100 degrees outside, if I have him in the car, I cannot leave him in the car. So I take him inside. If he's in training, which I am training him, if he's in training, they will allow me to take him in the store with me. I don't do that very often. For the most part, I will leave him in the air conditioned box truck when I take the car. So I just leave him at home in the box truck and then take the car to town. So I don't have to worry about him being stuck in the heat. So,
They're just saying how good you're doing, so you're doing something right.
oh, I need 90 new subscribers to get to 24,000.
Yeah, you need to get to 25 because that's a big one.
Yeah, that will be my big milestone.
Yeah.
So I will tell you, people, I haven't put out the video yet. I am going to be doing a review of the EV 330 watt solar power station. It's not a big power station. It's very small. But I'm going to be doing a review. And that is going to be a giveaway for a special thing. I think I would probably give it away before my 25,000 subscriber giveaway, but for sure I'm going to be giving that away to somebody special. I will set up a question like a poll or something and draw comments from that, and then we'll decide. I haven't really decided how I'll do that. I'll have to talk to a few people, get some ideas of how best I could do that. Anyhow, so peace wearer. I don't know what the P stands for, but hello from Illinois. Hello. I'm glad you're here. Um,
We think
so,
it's bad here. Look at Canada, $10 a gallon.
oh, I know. In California, it's almost that high.
Yeah, my diesel was almost $7 a gallon right now. Because
Oh, I thought it was more.
No, it's close to $7 a gallon for diesel.
Okay, so that's good.
Ridiculous, though.
Yeah. So I'm way behind in the chat, so I'll try
Yeah,
to
I'm
catch up.
looking.
I just realized how far. Dee will get to all the questions in a minute. Please hang on. Okay, Mary. Thank you. You don't have to respond to the questions, Mary. I got Tanya here with me to help me, but just greeting is just make sure you greet people. I
Okay,
think
here's a question right here. Do you have a favorite part of the U.S. you'd like to go back
and visit. Well, yeah, I want to go all over Colorado. I would love to do that. And truthfully, I would love to go to Yellowstone National Park again. I went to quite a few of the national parks in Washington. I've gone to most of the national parks in Arizona. I have a few to go to. I still want to. Here's where I'm going to want to go. Baja. I'm going to go to Baja, Mexico, for sure. I'm not sure when, but I definitely is going to get. What's my favorite part of the country? Obviously, I live on the West Coast. I love the West Coast. For beauty, it's not as pretty as some other places. I love the beauty of Oregon. I think that New York is gorgeous, really beautiful up in the country, but not. I don't like the big cities. So, but I love any place that's scenic that has beautiful mountains and canyons. I love the autumn leaves in the fall or autumn. Up in northern uh the northern states of the US. But I've been all over the US. I was raised in a car pretty much with a big family, and we traveled everywhere. I was actually born in Washington D.C., which is, you know, way up there. uh, so I wasn't even born in a state. I was born in the United States capital, which is a district. It's not even a state. So, but I love the U.S. I love America. I'm proud to be American, and I want to see everything. But I'm getting old now. I'll be 70 in another month, and I'm getting too old to travel as much as I used to. I can't do the traveling I used to do. So I'm just gonna be content with. I've seen most of the U.S. really already. Of course, I have my memories from my childhood, but in the last few years, I've only traveled to like 4 different states. No, I never order groceries from Amazon.
because you have to go far to pick up for your Amazon, right?
I have to drive 35 miles to pick up my Amazon,
Yeah.
and 35 miles each way. And also, food stuff. I can't say never. I lied. That's not true. I didn't lie. I just said it wrong. I don't order groceries from Amazon, but I sometimes do order freeze dried or dehydrated foods from Amazon. So I don't know if that's answered your question. OBG Foster, hello from Indiana. Lost my job and trying to decide what to do when severance runs out, considering this lifestyle. It's not an easy lifestyle. I don't want people to think I never sugarcoat things, people. It's a it's a hard life, but if you love the outdoors, if you love to travel, if you love to find if you I love nature. I love to be outdoors. I'm very active. I have even though I have a lot of health problems, I never let that hold me down. So nomad life is not for everybody, but it certainly is for me. So that's what I say. Um,
Traveling Granny wants to know if you sold the generator.
no, I have a not. I have, I have not. I still have it. It's in storage. It's a 700 watt dual fuel. But anybody that's interested in, I can't ship it. You would have to come to courtside to get it. So if anybody's interested, I would consider selling it. Let's see, what, where I'm at. How far am I behind? Way far
Yeah, I
behind.
know. I'm catching it, starting to catch up. Are you staying at your home base more in the heat? Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Not more. It's about the same for as the last couple months. When I was, except from I guess November on, I did a lot of off grid. During the winter, I do a lot of off grid. In the summer, I have to do more off grid because it gets too hot here. But one thing I do have going for me is I have electricity here, and I do have an air conditioner in my box truck. So the problem is I can't afford to travel as much as I would like to because the gas prices on the box truck is diesel. It's $1 a gallon more than regular gas. I can't afford to take it all over the place. And the car, I could travel more, but I don't have everything I need in it. So I can travel for a week at a time for camping 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah. So
Bus wants to know if you would change something or add to your home.
on wheels, if you could, I change something every day.
We
I
all
add
do that.
something.
We all do that.
So one thing about nomad life is
Yeah.
it's really constant changes. You always find something you wish you had done, or things that you absolutely need to have. And that you also find things that you thought you needed, but you didn't need it. So you get rid of things. When you bring something in a small rig, home on wheels, you have to make room for it. Sometimes you have to get rid of something else just to make room for that. So, yeah, nomad life is always changing, and my rig is always changing. I've done 2 major builds, and there's still a few things I want to do. I still have a lot of little things I have to take care of, but I'm working on things one at a time because physically it's getting hard on me to do some of the things I was doing. So I
And
can't do.
he has 2 homes on wheels now, not just one. You've got 2.
Well, once I get my car camper
Yep.
done, I'm
Yep.
working on it. I'll tell you what people, I'm going to be going and visiting Tanya and Derek.
Yep.
Uh, at the end of next week, I'm going to go down to Lake Isabella to camp and spend time with Tanya and Derek while I'm there. And while I'm there, I'm going to do the tour of my car camper. So I think that should be fun. It might be a week later by the time I get the video out, but I'm going to show you the final product. I almost have it done now. I have a few things left to do. Not fancy, it's just enough to stay in it for a week or so.
Yeah.
But
So we're going to be officially trying out the car camper.
right, officially. So yeah, because I have the bed in there. I have pulled out the passenger seat. I did the videos on that. You can see those videos. Um, and I'm still doing some other tweaks and stuff. So wait till you see the whole setup. Should be fun. I'm excited.
And Pamela, Derek's leg is healing, and he'll have a checkup next week at the VA, so we'll know a lot more then. But we can't wait to get out of the home base and get back in the van. Believe
I
me,
know, I know.
we are like
Well,
this is the longest we've ever been at our home at the home base without traveling. We're usually somewhere like every other week, or
I
we
know.
traveled a
They
lot last
spend more
year.
time on the road than they do at home.
Yeah, but this not the last few months. So we're really like, can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah, with Derek's legs straight out.
Yeah, we
Um,
can't get in and out of the bed in the van. He can't transfer, to use the bathroom. It's hard.
yeah.
But if we didn't have our home base, that would have been a disaster. So we're very, very thankful that we do have a home base. Because if we were on the road and that would have happened, it would have been bad. So,
Yep. Let me say hello to Lucy Whoa Nelly Adventures and Dane Burrow. You can thank our wonderful administration for all the price hikes. I know, Dane.
Johnny's in here too, and she was
Oh,
late,
Johnny
but
Journey. Hello.
she got to deliver a van today, so she's very happy.
Oh, very exciting. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I want another build for her.
I'll tell you what, Johnny's rocking the world with her van builds. If
She
you
sure
don't know
is.
Johnny's journey, one of my moderators will please put her link in the chat. So people, if you don't know her, and she does builds. If you have a pro master or a van or something you want built out, contact her. Go to her channel, see what kind of work she does. She's a professional, believe me.
Believe me, if we wouldn't have hired an RV place to do our build early on, we would have definitely had Johnny do it. That would have been fun.
She charges, but believe me, you're going to pay 10 times more somewhere else for a crappy job.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's her employment now. She was travel nursing, and her wife is also a travel nurse, and I mean not a travel nurse. She's a nurse, and so she's doing the bands, and
Kelly's doing the nursing.
yeah. So it's still going on. Anyhow,
John wants to know how you're doing.
John James, Heidi, seriously, how are you doing? Well, how do I look? I'm doing, John.
Looks good.
Do I look sick? I look pretty healthy, don't I? You see my videos, what I'm doing physically. You know I'm doing pretty well, okay? Financially, I'm doing okay. I mean, I make money on YouTube, and I have my Social Security, so I live pretty comfortable. Nobody has everything they want, but I have most of what I want. And I have everything I need. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I feel so blessed. And I really, what can I say? I think I'm doing really good for 70, almost 70 years old. And living the way I do, I'm probably healthier than most people that live in a house and are not my age. So I would say.
Angels RV Nursery. It's Derek that does the twerking. Me and Dee do not twerk, but Derek, he will twerk for likes.
Well, but that brings up a subject. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, please do so.
Do it. But Dee and me won't be twerking for you.
No,
we'll just say, yeah, thank you. That's what we'll say.
I know. So let me play this little clip for my members just while I'm thinking about it. I think I can do it. I may have to have Daniel do it, but I do have a new member, Gigi Go. I can't remember what's her name. Gail. Yeah. So I'm gonna play this. Her name is not on here yet. So I'll play this song for you guys too. Here we go. Just a little thank you, and I'm letting you know your special gifts of love are helping me grow as I try to help others by your joining me. We are doing this together. We are family. We can help others to find joy in their lives and not be discouraged by all the strife. Thank you for your help, 'cause I know I'm not alone. You are all members and part of my home. So
That's
thank
awesome.
you. I really do appreciate that people have joined my channel, but I want you know you are all members on my channel. Anybody that comes and supports me are members. That's the way I see it. I appreciate the financial help as the memberships, the as far as the people that join it as members. But I still appreciate everybody that comes to my channel. I see you all as family. And my channel has grown because of you. And that's how I feel. I always have, I always will. Uh, I want to notice this here comment my sister made to respond to that question back there. Said the question was asked, how does my family feel about me living this life? This is my sister's comment, Ann Holland, and as as her sister support her decision, he has blossomed living like she does. Thank you, Annie. Thank you so
She
much.
definitely has blossomed. That's
So
true.
that means a lot because I do have a great deal of support from my babies. That's my baby sister, and I love her so much. So, do you see any other questions that we need to answer right away? If not, I think I'm going to put a link in the chat.
Yeah, here's one really quick. If you had to do
Okay?
anything over since living in the van, would it be and why?
I think I did answer that. Um, well,
Let me see.
if I had to do anything over since living in box van, yeah, probably had to do it, if I had to do it over again, which I don't. So hindsight, I would have rather had a really good pickup truck and haul the trailer, so I could leave the trailer behind when I want to go to town and travel, because I can't take my car and my truck anywhere unless I get a tow trailer. So probably if I would do it anything different, I would have bought a good truck that could pull a travel trailer. This box truck, I could pull a travel trailer, but it would be huge, and I don't think I would want to do that. I can't afford to buy a trailer now, so that's okay. I don't need one. I'm happy with my life. Where, there's always things you wish for, but I'm really truly content with my life. And only thing I would do differently is not have my eyesight problems. My eyes are still a problem. So let's see. So let me put a link in the chat. If anybody wants to come up on the panel and ask a question or shout their channel out, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Let me get there. Um, and as long as I know you, thank you, Wildflower. While I'm doing this, Tanya, would you do a little thank you to Wildflower for her super chat? She said,
Yeah.
here. Okay. What is it? Okay, there it is. I like Cat's comment. Did you see it? Said, if wishes were fishes, we'd all have gills and fins.
Oh, you know what? Here's a question I missed up here. Well, there's one right there on the screen, and then there's another one.
Go ahead. So
Uh,
if you well, hang on, if you want to come up on the panel, like I said, as long as I know who you are and you have a picture of you, you have to show your face, not your icon. So then I'll bring you up. Okay. What else do
okay.
you need?
Yeah, car camper.
I have somebody in the basement. I'll bring you up in just a minute. What else do you need for your car camping? I really don't need anything else. I think I have everything I need. So I'll let you know if I'll put it on my Amazon wish list if I find things I need. So let me bring up this wonderful guy. Let's bring up. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hey,
How are you doing?
Dallas, Dallas County Scratchers.
I've had you on the other channel. I've known you for a while. Oh, God dang it.
What did you do?
I just went out of it. Hold on.
Wow. He's on the phone. He's on a phone, so bear with him.
Oh, got it.
I see light in front of you, so.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm on the phone.
Nah, it's all right. Oh, tell us about you. Your first name is what is your first name?
My first name is Jason.
Jason. Okay, Jason. Yes, you have been on my channel quite a few times. I've seen your comments. I appreciate you for supporting me. So tell us about your channel before you ask a question.
My channel is about me scratching Texas lottery tickets off for your enjoyment, for the viewers' enjoyment. Texas lottery tickets.
Okay.
If you're gonna play responsibly.
Yeah.
And my question to you is, if somebody was wanting to do and start the lifestyle you're living, what advice would you give them, and what would you suggest them, and how they to start with that? I know you were talking about the car comes first and whatever comes first, but what would you be your advice to the other people that are wanting to start living that lifestyle?
Okay. Probably I would say test the waters. Test it out at home. If you have a car, if you have a van, you have a truck, whatever you have, test it at home. Spend a couple days at home when sleeping in your car. Set it up. See what you need. Another option is set up a camping small area inside at home. Take one room, take a bedroom, and
Okay.
set it up just as if you were camping. Mark a spot, 6x10 or whatever size you would have to live in. See how you do. Don't use anything from the house. Put everything you need in this space and everything you need to survive, and see how you do. Test the waters. That's what I would say.
And I seen a question in there, and I don't know if you answered it. What is the food? What food do you recommend that will last longer in this lifestyle, that would last longer? Would that be canned food, canned goods, or what food would last longer over time?
Okay. As far as foods lasting longer over time, well, obviously, the longest foods you could last would be freeze-dried or dehydrated foods, okay? And it's also less weight. If you have limitations on how much weight you want in your rig, most vehicles can only haul so much. Canned goods are very heavy and takes up a lot of space. Packaged goods don't last as long. I have other people downstairs. I'm going to finish this question, and I'm going to let you go, Jason, and I'm bring somebody else up.
Yes, we used the freeze dried all the time. We really like the freeze dried.
Yes.
They last.
So
Would
I
you
would
recommend
say,
the military food, military ready made?
personally,
like them.
no.
We don't like them, but if you like them,
No, I
No,
was
I
just asking
wouldn't.
because
But
I
as
mean, some
far as
people do.
emergency food supplies, yes, because if you're hungry, you will eat anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So hopefully I answered your question. So
Oh,
I'll
you did.
send
You
you
did.
down.
That's
I'll
okay. I
bring
appreciate that.
somebody else. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye, Jason. Okay, next person I'm gonna bring up is uh John Chalker. Hello.
Hello, Mother D, Fox Van D. Mother,
Hello.
do you suggest portable showers or do you suggest having a gym membership?
It depends on what you like. If you want a full shower, if you like to take a 10 or 15-minute shower and you want hot water and you want to have comfort, I would say get a gym membership or go pay for it at the truck stop for a shower. If you don't
Hmm.
care, if you can survive with minimal showers, I would say get a portable shower. I do a bucket bath. I don't even use showers when I'm off grid. I do a bucket bath and pans. I have a video on talking about that. So anyhow, hope that answers your question, John. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. I just was wondering because I saw some different tents and stuff that can be used for shower stalls and stuff, and I was wondering
Right.
about those too.
And those
And
are
you know,
great.
they,
They don't take up a lot of space. What's nice about them is they set up easily. But if you're living in a windy area or harsh weather, they won't hold up. So hopefully that tells you.
thank you
Any-
very much, Mother D.
Thank you, hon. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye, John.
Okay, let me say goodbye to him.
Steve is down
Okay,
there.
I see him. Hello, Steve.
Hi,
And I
Hi,
have
Steve.
ladies.
another
How are
person.
you?
Let me bring up Victoria while we're happy you both up here. So first, I'm going to
Hi,
talk to Steve.
Victoria.
Steve is Desert Adventures in Arizona, people. He puts out great content. Tell us about your channel, Steve.
Hi, Dee. Thanks for having me up. Oki and I live down here in southern Arizona in the Miranda area. We live out in the Ironwood Forest National Monument, and you can see Ragged Top right behind me there. That I can see from my recliner sitting in my
Wow,
living room. And we
what a
built a
nice
house
view.
out here about 20 years ago.
Let
And
me
we live
let me
inside
mute.
the monument.
Hang
It's
on,
about
hang on.
129,000 acres, and we just love it out here.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I wanted to get out to see you guys, but I think it's already too hot, Steve. I
It
don't
is
know.
too hot, Dee, but
I know.
if you want to plug in, I have a place for you to plug in here and run your
Be
air
right back.
conditioner. So
Well,
anytime,
if I would come, I would have to come in the car because
sure,
gas is too much for the diesel.
yeah.
So I probably would come in the car. So I think I'm gonna wait till later on the year, maybe October or September when it starts to cool down a little bit.
Sure.
So I really did want to get out to there, and I wanted to get out to Greg's house too, but I don't think I can. So
Well, we'll be here, Dee. We'll be here.
so, do you have any questions for me on top of that?
So Dee, being a fellow desert dweller,
Desert rat.
desert rat, I didn't want to
Yeah.
say that, but desert dweller. Um, when do you do your chores, your daily chores, that you normally take care of in your daily routine? When do you do those?
In the winter, I do it any time of the day, okay, before dark. In the summer, I have to start early in the morning when it's still cool, or later in the afternoon, just before dusk, when it's cooled down some. So
Mhm.
that's when I have to do everything because I can't get out there in 102 or 105 degrees like it's been the last couple of days. Do chores in the heat, in the direct sun. Plus, the sun blinds me. So it's
Uh,
hard for me to be in direct sunlight anyhow.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we do the same. Oki and I will do chores. We like to garden and tend to our flowers and cactus around the property here. and we'll go out early in the morning when the sun comes up, and by 9 or 10 o'clock we're inside. So we're the same way. That's the way we are here in the desert in the summertime.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Dee, thank you.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you for coming,
All
Steve.
right. Love
Okay,
you.
okay, bye-bye. Love you too. Okay, Victoria. Victoria made life unfiltered. How are you doing, Victoria? I need to turn on your microphone.
I'm doing good. How are you, Misty?
I'm doing great. I was sure hoping I could make it up there this year, but it just can't do it. I
know you miss it. You miss it up here. You know you do. No.
Oh, well, I still love the warm climate. I don't want the cold. But in the summers, it's beautiful there, really.
Yeah,
But,
especially if you're up in the hills where there's lots of trees. It's really nice. It can get
Exactly.
quite hot here in the Tri-Cities in the
Yeah.
summer, but if you go camping up in those trees, and
I
there's
know.
nothing like it. The nature and greenness and blueness. I mean, everything green and blue. But
Right.
my question, Misty, oh, look at her little baby. My question is, are you more protective of your little fur baby now because of what happened to your last puppy?
Probably. Yeah, probably I am. Because I was very attached to Dolly. She was a wonderful little dog. He was actually a service animal. She took care of me so many times. Brought me, I can't even, it's a long story, but my dog saved my life more than once.
Yeah.
And when I lost her, I took a long, long time before I could actually bring myself to even think about getting another animal. And so, my beautiful guest host, let me answer that question. Put that back up there so I can see the question. Put that back. Who is the beautiful guest host with the striking blue eyes? Oh, Tanya, they're right. Even though they don't know, Derek Chumley is your husband.
Yes.
He obviously knows. He found a beautiful woman. You have beautiful.
He's trying to win. He's trying to win brownie points.
Oh, I see. With you or me?
Probably me.
So yeah. So Victoria, I miss my little Dolly, but Maxie cannot replace her. But he's a very good dog. I love him just as much. I am very protective of my dog. I would never let anything happen to him. With Dolly, she didn't have to be on the leash. He does. But she could go out and he would come right back. But I put her on the leash. When she got mauled, she was on the leash. So now I know that I cannot leave the animal unsupervised even for 15 minutes. Right here, I have a fenced area. So it's very safe for Maxie, but out off grid, I can't let Maxie be loose without some watching him.
Yeah,
So
I
I
can
hope that
relate.
answered your question.
I don't let my little boy outside, and I'm right here in town, but
Yeah.
I'm not so trusting of people. There's dangers even in a town with bad people.
Oh,
So
sure.
I'm right there standing guard when I let my dog out, and he comes in when I come in. And sorry about the coughing fit. He is almost 17, and
That's all right. I just thought I started to mute your microphone just so I could hear Steve, but it wasn't bad.
He's old, and I can relate to how you feel about Dolly, because I told my husband, that's it. I had my old dog Boo, who lived to 18, and I had to have her put down because she fell down the stairs and broke her back. And now I've had Tico for almost 17 years. And I'm hoping for years yet to come, even though he's going through these issues. But yeah, I was just wondering because, it's pretty dangerous out there with the coyotes and stuff. So I was
Yeah.
Just wondering if you're more
And
protective
it's not
now.
just coyotes. We also have snakes here in the summer. And
Yeah,
little dogs like to go after everything.
yeah, yeah,
Maxie sees a lizard or a rabbit or a bird, he thinks he has to go play with them. And also other animals, other dogs. Some other dogs are aggressive. And Maxie, with he gets around a big dog that he doesn't know, he gets aggressive because he thinks he has to protect us, you know.
yeah.
So I have to be careful with him too, because I wouldn't want him to do something crazy.
The
Anyhow,
littler
so
the dog, the bigger the aggression that they show. I think it's a little dog complex.
I know, I know. He thinks he's the boss. He thinks tough. I'll tell you right now. Victoria, tell us a little bit about your channel. Then I
Well,
can take you down and invite
my
anybody
channel
else
is
up.
a conglomeration of just little things every day in my life, and the small few things that I know how to do, which I do a lot of projects with paracord. Right now I'm making a backpack out of paracord. I've given out a couple gifts of sashes and bags made of paracord.
I
I've
would
told,
like you to do something while you're up here.
what's that?
Will you play if you can you play us a tune on your flute?
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute. Let me go grab.
Please, thank you. That's wonderful. Because I think everybody would love to hear Victoria play her flute. So, question, I'm spending
Yeah.
my first night in a car. It's really hard. It's not, my car is not comfortable at all. It's hard to maneuver. Hang on, Victoria. Around, I think I need some help making it maneuverable. So, how big is your car, Gracie? Oh, Freebird. Oh, Gracie put her question up there. I see.
Yeah, I
Um,
got Gracie's
okay.
question.
So it's not comfortable in all. It's hard to maneuver around. It's very hard in a car. That's why I had to take my passenger seat out. I can't guarantee you can do that, uh, Freebird. It's what you can handle. If you can't handle it, then it's not going to work. You have to find a way to make it comfortable. Watch some videos on YouTube. You'll see a lot of ways you can make a car comfortable. Watch my video. I showed you how I put a bed in the car. I
Wait for
showed
her
you
tour coming up. That'll be
I
really
showed
good.
you how I took out the passenger seat. There's a lot of videos on YouTube, a lot of channels that show you how to build out a car. If you have an SUV, it's a little bigger. It's even easier. In a car is the hardest to do in the car. So please check out my videos that I did on my. I'm talked about. I have another video on my channel that talks about how I set up my car. Watch Cheap RV Living, the first video he put out about me. It's called D Living in a Car on $800 a month. That's on Cheap RV Living's website. It has 4.5 million views. People can see how I lived in the car back almost 6 years ago. So I hope that answered your question. Okay, Victoria, play
Well,
it again.
first you gotta pick which one do you want me to play? I have three. So I've got a bass key one, G or F.
I don't care. I would love to hear any one of them. Pick
Yeah,
your favorite. Pick your favorite.
Mine's the bass. I like the
Okay,
more bass
good.
one.
Play us a tune. And I want to see the hearts for Victoria. That's beautiful.
That is so relaxing. I just wanted to go to sleep.
You should look at the chat. All the hearts you had there for playing your flute, Victoria. I
Thank
have a
you.
question for you.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Gracie and Jock's Adventures asks, I have always wanted a wooden flute with a deep, rich sound. Do you have a recommendation?
Yes. There's a guy on YouTube. I don't have his link, but his name is JD Flutes. He's the one that made the flute that I just played.
Oh,
This
nice.
one is a professional tuned. It's JD Flutes, and it's D, and it's 432 hertz. So he
Wow.
professionally does them. Now he does more detail on these. I went the cheap way. I had him put no details, no
Yeah.
fetish or anything. It was just a plain block, and
Wow.
it ran me over $300 for this flute.
Pretty though.
That's beautiful. Yes, that is beautiful. And you
That's
play
worth it.
beautifully.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So many people are loving you, loving it in our chat. So thank you for coming up, Victoria. I do appreciate you and I love you. I wish I could get to your live streams more often. I just can't. I'm so busy
Oh,
with
it's okay.
so much.
I understand. I mean,
But
heck, you're
I
at
try
20,
to
what,
stop in every now and
26,000?
then.
What are you at? 26,000 now,
No,
right?
no, 23 something,
Oh,
23.9.
well,
So
you're way up there. I couldn't imagine trying to keep up with that many, but I'm getting there. I'm getting closer. I'm no big hurry. I
So
mean,
how many subscribers do you have now, Victoria?
I checked earlier this evening and I was at 899.
Okay, people, we have 93 people in the chat. I know my moderator's going to put your link in the chat. If you don't know Victoria, please go and check out her channel. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and give her a comment. Tell her you came from my channel. Let her know where you came from. And I know you'll love her. Okay. She
Thank
doesn't do
you.
as many videos as a lot of channels, but she does a live stream every week. So go and check her out. So
And I'm
thank you,
doing out
Victoria.
Saturdays. So, Misty, I'm trying to do at
Right.
least 2 lives a week now. So
Yes.
we'll see how that goes. I don't know
Great.
yet.
Okay. Looks like the link to JD Flutes is
There it is.
in the chat. So perfect. Wonderful.
Tell
Okay.
them
So
I sent you, please,
yeah,
if you don't mind.
tell them Victoria sent you. Okay, so I put the link in the chat for anybody else that wants to come up. I'll do one more time. And then I
Oh,
think we're gonna have to do a giveaway. Okay, thank you, Victoria. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Love you too.
Victoria.
Bye-bye. Okay, so let's see. Did you see any more questions, Tanya? Because
No.
we've been on for an hour. I think I should do let's see. Let's put the word in the chat. Put the word flute, FLUTE, in the chat if you want to win something, a prize. Let's see. I'm gonna give away probably one of the bookmarks along with my sticker. I'm thinking of what else I want to give because I could do the wheel, but I haven't done the wheel for a long time. I'm not even sure I can get it to work. So
Do the StreamYard giveaway tool.
yeah, I will do that for the choosing who wins.
Yeah.
But as far as the gifts, I will be sending out one of my oldest sister made some beautiful bookmarks and things for me to give away to my friends here on YouTube. So I will be sending out a bookmark and a page holder, a little square corner page holder and a bookmark, plus my sticker and probably a little keychain with Box Van D on it. So I'm gonna give that away. to one winner. I have somebody in the basement. I'm going to bring him up in just a minute, Ron. So let's do type the word flute, FLUTE, in the chat if you want to win this. And I'm going to bring up the StreamYard tool. Let's see if we can find it. Giveaway tool. There it is. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Well, here we go. Ask me anything. That's the one. And FLUTE. Okay. So anybody that wants to win this, please put the word flute in the chat.
Flute, not fluke.
Type it in there, Tanya. If you win, you'll win. I'll give it to you when I see it.
Spell it like this, FLUTE.
There we go. So let's see if we're going to get how many we can write down.
There you go.
We have 31 entries. We have a lot of people in the chat, so make sure you get in there. We have 79 people in the chat, so let's get the word in there. My oldest sister made these things for me to give away. They're handmade and they're beautiful. I could show you one, but I have to dig it out. So,
Hi, Justin Mayluff.
And anybody I haven't said hello to, thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. I think we're getting there. I think the last person I see is Kenneth Smith. Is that it?
Yeah, he got it in there.
Okay, that's the last person. I still only see 32 entries.
Okay, there's one more. Well,
33. Okay. So if you want to win this, get that word in. I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 35 entries.
Yeah,
That's
now we got
good.
more.
So I think, I should show it on StreamYard. Hang on, let me share it. Okay. Video file. Oops, wrong. So that's weird. That's changed. How come it changed? Extra camera?
What?
Oh, share screen. There we go.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't see that.
Okay, I got it. Okay, let's do this one here. So that should be showing up there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have, right now we have 36 entries. I'm going to draw. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
It's slow.
All right, Helen, Folk of the Forest. Fantastic. Good job. Okay, let's see. Let me pull this down. Let me pull that down. Congratulations,
Yay, congrats.
Helen. So you need to email me. I'll put my email address in there just a minute.
Yeah, I'll get it up.
Okay, you got that? So
Yeah.
email me with your mailing address because I have to ship it. I should have said before I did the drawing, I'm pretty sure Helen is not out of the country. I cannot send it out of the U.S. because the shipping is probably $30 for, I just can't afford the shipping, but otherwise, anyhow, so anybody wants me to ship something, I can do that. Okay, congratulations to your winnings there, Helen, and just get me your mailing address, shipping address, so I can make sure I get this gift out to you the next week, or it might take a week or so because I'm really busy right now, but I will get it out to you. I'm pretty good at remember to get out gifts. So let's do one more spin. I'm going to give a $10 Amazon gift card for the next winner. So let's do it again. I'm going to just draw it again. So go ahead and anybody that's in there, here we go. I guess I wonder if I should do a new one. Should I do a brand new one in case somebody else wants to get in there?
Just type. You guys got a few minutes or a minute to type in again.
I didn't know if it would continue.
It will.
Okay.
Flute. If anybody else is new in here, type flute in the chat. You still got a chance to win the next prize, $10 gift.
Yep. Oops. Here we go.
Draw. See the draw again up there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right. I think, what do we think? Are we good?
Yeah, we got a few more in there.
Okay, good. How many entries
It
do we
says
have?
30. It says 37.
Yeah, it's still coming. Good.
Yeah, there's still
37.
people.
Okay, it's for a $10 Amazon gift card. If you win it, you can email me, and then I'll have your email address. I can automatically send you an e-gift card from Amazon. So here we go. 37 entries. Good luck.
And then Ron will bring you up.
Yep. Sorry, Ron. I didn't mean to make you wait so long. Mary Jones. All right. Fantastic, Mary.
Good one.
Congratulations. That's wonderful. I'm thrilled with that one. So here we go. All right. Let's bring Ron up. And congratulations, Mary. Make sure you send me an email. Hey, Ron.
Hello, D.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I started following you when that first interview on Bob Wells, and I've been ever since. And I'm
That's
just
a long time ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you've done well. I love to tease you and cut up and go on with you, but she got a good sense of humor. That's one thing about it.
Most of the time.
Crazy.
Every now and then I get a little, I guess I get a little prudish. I'm sorry, but that's who I am.
Yes, Ron has the best voice, Tracy. He does. Ron has the best
you
voice.
could sing a baritone really good, Ron.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the different ways of camping. That's really what my channel started off from. My lives are a lot of cutting up going on, but my videos are more. I camp in a kayak for several days at a time on the river. I motorcycle camp. I got an RV I camp out of. I do it in a tent. And, if you want to do it, it don't take that much.
No, that's true. That's true.
And the best advice you gave them is put your toes in the water and just get them wet a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Test it out. That's the only way you're good. If you can't get comfortable for 1 or 2 nights before you take off and make a life decision, then if you can't do that, then you'll know. If you can't do that, maybe you need to make adjustments. So, Ron, you asked if you could ask anything, what would be your question to me?
Now, is this X-rated or G-rated?
It's actually G-rated, please. It's a family friendly.
It's PG, okay?
I knew you were going to ask that.
She did say that. I know. She's like,
I know how to kick you out.
She got her finger on that button right now.
I thought her face turned a little red too.
He's been known to embarrass me a couple times.
Oh,
It's
I just
fun.
get big on. I think you're self-explanatory on that. That you're happy doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
I think that's a super deal. And you just a young kid. You ain't even got it caught up with me yet. Hell,
Youngin, you're a youngin.
how old are you, Ron?
I
You
turned.
just had a birthday, didn't you?
Yeah, I turned 76 the other day.
76. Yeah, you're a little bit far ahead of me. I hope I lived that long.
Well, I got another
When was your birthday, Ron?
29th.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's
Well,
sort of.
my birthday is June 22nd, so a little over a month away. So I'm going to be 70. I'm not quite there yet. I still call myself 69 at this point. So we
I,
still have a lot of people in the chat. We have 80 people in the room. If you want me to continue, people, type a 1 in the chat. If you want me to keep this stream going, and I would love to have people come up in the panel to talk about their channel or ask questions, either
I
one.
think we need to get Tracy up here.
I think so too. Tracy, traveling granny. Yeah. So I see some ones. Let's see how many more we get. Because and Ron, while we're doing that, you think about a question. I said you ask me if you can ask me anything. I know
it,
you could come up with one.
it's hard for me not to be a smart ass.
Oh, you can be a smartass, just not a nasty smartass.
It's like Ron is like Derek. Derek has to hold back because he's such a smart aleck all the time.
I do see a lot of ones in the chat. People share this stream out, so if other people want to come in and see what's going on with us,
I know.
they'll know
Tracy
about it.
knows car camping. Tracy's going to be my co-host on Friday's
I
live
know.
stream, guys.
She said she's already in bed,
It's
right?
fine. Don't worry, we're going to have a session, and you're going to be on my live stream anyway, Tracy. So you're going to have to get over it for next week.
So let's see how many ones we had in the chat. We have a few, at least 10 or 12 or something like that.
Okay, we got it, Tracy.
So we'll stick around for a little while. Okay, Ron, you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, just I was curious. Are you using a composting toilet in your deal, or you got black tank fixed up, or what?
No, I do not have a black tank. I do have a homemade composting toilet. A friend made it for me, and then I had to revamp it to work for me. But people, I have had this question. People say, composting toilet is not a composting toilet. It's true, because composting toilet, it means you're making compost. I'm not composting this, but I use it like a composting toilet. I don't put it in the garden. I don't stay in one place long enough to store it up and you make real compost out of it. But it is compost. It could be, but it has to sit for like a year to be real compost. So, yeah, I used a composting toilet. I just put a coconut core for the medium to keep the odors out. A lot of people use a lot of different things. I've been using coconut core for well over 2.5 years. I never, ever, ever have an odor in my truck except my cigarette smoke, not from composting. So that's what I use. I have a urine diverter. Yeah, that goes into a jug. What causes poop to stink?
Mixing
when
it.
you add urine to it, that's what causes it to stink. I mean, of course, there are going to be some odors, but with the coconut core, it will not smell if you use that. Just don't add urine to it. So a woman likes to have a urine diverter in their composting toilet so they can pee in one container, I have a 1-gallon jug, and then do the number 2 in the other in the bucket. So yeah. Did that answer your question?
Probably TMI. Probably
TMI, I know.
Listen, I got to get out of here. I got to go open my live up here in a few minutes. So.
Okay, Ron. We'll see you later. When we leave, we'll send you people that if you want to go over to Ron's.
Okay. I appreciate it. Love.
Okay. All right. Poopery. So I don't think anybody else is gonna come up unless they do it pretty soon. So do you have any other
Yeah,
questions for me, Tanya?
that's Bella, and she's 17. She's very old. She's wanders around She wanders around. She's got dementia. Poor little thing. She's a sweetheart,
She's
though.
funny. She is so funny when she walks with her diaper. Looks
I
like
know. Walking
looks
around in
like
her
she's
diaper.
got a load in her
I
in her
know.
diaper
She has to wear a
because her
diaper.
back because her back is bent so much.
I
That's
know.
why.
She's so old,
Yeah.
but she's still kicking it. Look at her.
Look at her. She's such a cutie. I just love Bella.
She doesn't
I
bark
love Gunner
anymore.
too, but
Bella
so
doesn't
where's
even bark
Derek?
anymore.
Where's Derek at?
I don't know. He's leaving us alone. That's like he was in the chat for a while. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, let's
He's
see.
being awfully quiet. That should mean he's in trouble somewhere.
Okay, I'll drop the link again, Gracie. Hang on. Here we go. Are you gonna come up, Gracie? Come on up. Hopefully. I don't know. People get on these live streams and they wait. I always feel like I have to have a great conversation going. I always feel like I don't know. So
Yes, Derek stays in trouble. Very true. No, that's really true.
But he's behaving tonight.
He must be, or he's in trouble. I don't know. One or the other. He's being quiet right now.
Yes, he is. Even in the chat, he was in here earlier.
Yeah,
Not tonight.
he was.
Okay, Gracie. I know you were on live stream today, so I understand, Gracie. Okay.
He's in the back practicing his twerk. Probably.
I wish I had a picture of his twerk on my camera.
I know. We need to download it. We'll download it on yours so we can do it next time. It'd be funny.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do one of my songs, and I think then we're going to call it a night and send it everybody over to Ron Darrell Adventures, if somebody would put a link in there, if anybody wants to go there. So I think I'll play my song. Which one should I play, Tanya?
I don't.
Maybe the box band or Thank You, Lord?
Yeah, that one.
Which one? Thank You, Lord?
Great. Yeah, thank you, Lord.
Okay, thank you, God. I hope you'll like this song. If you do, please share it on your social media. It's called Thank You, God. Thank you, God, for showing me how you intended for my life to be. Thank you, God, for guiding me into a world where I can be just me. I love the mountains, the trees, and the streams. I love the desert and wildlife it brings. The freedom of my life allows me to roam. Wherever I go, it becomes my new home. I don't have much, but it is enough. My happiness doesn't depend on my stuff. The friends I have made are a treasure to me. These are the things that matter to me. Thank you, God, for showing me how you intended for my life to be. Thank you, God, for guiding me into a world where I can be just me. Life is exciting, not easy for sure. Fresh air and sunshine for my health is the cure. Out in God's nature where there is less strife, I am content to live a carefree life. Learn to thrive with a whole lot less. My life is full and free of stress. I love my God who has given to me beauty and wonders so amazing to see. He is my guide to where I should be. Just look around you and get out to see. God is my strength, inspiring to me. I have become who He led me to be. Thank you, God, for showing me how you intended for my life to be. Thank you, God, for guiding me into a world where I can be just me. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time. I'll be putting out a video next week. Thank you for all your comments and participation in this live stream. And Tanya, thank you so much for being here and being my co-host. I love having you here.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
having me. Bye, everybody.
Okay, good night, everybody.